Good morning, children. We'll continue with the plant tissues. In plant tissue, we have already discussed about the meristematic tissues, permanent tissue. We have also saw permanent tissues are subdivided into simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Today we are going to study about complex permanent tissue. Now, why these tissues are known as complex permanent tissues? In this tissue, the different structures of cells combining together performing a specific task. It is known as complex permanent tissue. We have already seen, children, that simple permanent tissue. Why it is known as a simple permanent tissue? Because in simple permanent tissue, the cells, they have one type of cells are present. They looks like each other. So that is why they are known as simple permanent tissue. So same with the complex, different structures of cells but combining together performing a particular task which we call as complex permanent tissue. Now here complex permanent tissue are again subdivided into two, or we can say two types, that is xylem and phloem. Complex permanent tissue are again subdivided into two, xylem and phloem. It's written here that why it is known as a complex permanent tissue, because these tissues are made up more than one type of cells to perform a common function. Now here complex permanent tissues are again subdivided into xylem and phloem. Now what is xylem? Children, xylem, the main function of xylem, which you have already studied previous year, that xylems are the tissue which absorbs the water and mineral vertically and supply to all parts of the plant body. These complex tissues are also known as vascular tissues. So here xylem and phloem together are also known as vascular tissues. So as we have discussed that xylem is tissues which help to absorb the water and minerals from the soil and its supply to all parts of the plant body. But xylems are again consist of four kinds of cells, which we also known as elements. Now which are the four parts? Children, xylem consists of four parts: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. I repeat again, xylem consists of four parts: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. When we see the structure of tracheids, it is a long elongated hollow cell. These are all the cells: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. They are the different structures. These are the cells and they have the different structures. So when we see tracheids, it is a long elongated hollow and tapering at both ends. Both ends are pointed with the thick wall with the deposition of lignin. Lignin is a chemical substance which makes the tissue hard, which makes the cell hard. So tracheids have a thick wall which is deposition due to the deposition of lignin. Vessels. Vessels are also a tube-like structure In vessels, it has also a thickening wall. Next, xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma are the thin-walled, whereas xylem fiber, which is also known as the wood fiber, this xylem fiber is also consists of lignin. Now children, tracheids and vessels, this is just the structure, that how they look under microscope. But what are the main function of tracheids and vessels? Tracheids and vessels, they absorb, they transport the water and minerals vertically and supply to all parts of the plant body. The most important element of xylem is a vessel, because they conduct most part of the water and minerals upward from roots to different parts of the plant body. So tracheids and vessels, both of them have same function to transport the water and minerals as well as minerals and supply to all parts of the plant body. Xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma helps to store food. It helps mainly to store food, and food in the form of starch and fatty materials. Whereas xylem fiber mainly it gives mechanical support to the plant body. Out of these four cells, xylem parenchyma is a living cell. Out of these four cells, xylem parenchyma is a living cell, whereas tracheids, vessels, and xylem fiber are dead cells. Here you can see the diagram. Children, here you can see the different structures of cells. Here you can see a vessel element which conduct the water and minerals, transport to all parts of the plant body. Here you can see the tracheids. This is a xylem parenchyma, which stores food in the form of starch and fatty acids. So these are the three cells. Here you can see a pits at top. You can see pits. As I have already told you children, that tracheids having the both end tapering, and it has a thick thick wall due to the deposition of lignin. But at certain spots, if the lignin is not present, then these spots are termed as pits. I repeat again, at certain spot, if lignin is not present, then we term as pits. You can see children, these are arranged in such a way, so as a system with long tubes and channel in which water can move readily. The tracheids dead cells, the vessels are the dead cells, wood fiber are the dead cells. Only the wood parenchyma, which we also called as the xylem parenchyma, is a living cell. So children, this is about the first part of the complex tissue, which we called as a xylem. So I repeat again children what we have discussed. Xylem is the tissue which absorbs the water and mineral supplied to all parts of the plant body. Xylem consists of four parts: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fiber. Tracheids and vessels, they have a same kind of function, conduction and transport the water from the roots to various parts of shoots. Xylem parenchyma helps to store food in the form of starch and fatty materials. Xylem fiber, which is also known as a wood fiber, it gives mechanical support to the plant body. This xylem fiber mainly consists of lignified, which is a sclerenchyma cells, and it provides mechanical support. As I said, children, the most important element of xylem is a vessel because they conduct most part of the water and mineral salt upward from roots to different parts of the shoots. Out of these four, xylem parenchyma is a living cell, whereas tracheids, vessels, and xylem fiber are the dead cells. So children, this is all about xylem. In the next video, we'll study about phloem. Thank you and have a nice day.